Hello! I am a science fiction author. If you're new to the channel and found it somehow, please subscribe. I'm gonna leave it dark here in the background. Often I turn on my gamer lights, get all them flashy LEDs in the background because we're nerds. But, I'm gonna roll with the darkness this time. We're gonna have a little more ambience. This is the Callisto Protocol, and I'm somewhere near the end of the game. That's taking forever to load. I don't know if we'll finish it this episode, but it's possible. I know we're in the home stretch. In the meantime, while it's loading, please check out the links down in the description for our official website for my books, the community Discord server, the Etsy shop Nerdsmith Consolidated that we're partnered with. All of that fun jazz. Also, quick reminder to stay hydrated. Jacob here. Looks pretty good considering the situation. Now, at the end of the previous episode, we died a lot here. And I jumped anyway. I got my upgraded stun stick. And my gun doesn't have any ammo. I can't... There we go. I had to kill him. Who is this? And why have you transformed? They transform after they're dead now? Not cool, man. So yeah, we're gonna run into the same problem we had before. Not enough health, not enough ammo. What science are we gonna make fun of this time? Not just gameplay mechanics, like zombies transforming into super zombies after they're already dead. But actual science things. We can put those straight into this gun. I don't have enough ammo. What's this? More assault rifle ammo. Nobody wants that gun. It's terrible. It's giving us ammo for a weapon we don't want. We're not going to use. And it's just no fun. You need to stop being a thing. Before it transforms. If you're going to play the Callisto Protocol for yourself, when you pick up the assault rifle, schematic. Don't bother making the gun. Because it's garbage. Because it's going to take up space in your inventory you could be using for other stuff. And, more importantly, it's going to start giving you ammo. For that gun. That you could be getting other more useful types of ammo for. I was telling our studio audience at the end of the previous episode, the combat is just unnecessarily difficult. Like, it's getting in the way of the story, and it's not providing the same kind of jump scare ambiance that they want it to. Like, I'm just trying to get down this one hallway here. You've seen how many, there's this guy and the guy in there, and then 3, 4, plus the 2 crawlers, and then there's like 8 zombies in this one freaking hallway. And they're just gonna T-pose when they get out of bed anyway. Now we gotta double stomp them to make sure they're not gonna transform post-mortem on us. See, there wasn't anything in those rooms, so I'm not gonna bother looking at them again. I'm gonna go find us another fire barrel propane tank, whatever that's called. Nope, that doesn't appear to be one. So it's gonna make dealing with the spitter guy that much harder. Shouldn't have picked that up yet. There's the assault rifle ammo we were just complaining about. Yeah, you. With my gun that doesn't do any damage. I just shot him 12 times. Blasted his face off. He didn't care. Go back to the crappy gun, since that's what we have ammo for. I'm afraid that it's going to be one of those situations where, like, it's giving you ammo for it because that's what you're using. They have to understand that's what I'm using. Because that's what I have ammo for. Now we don't get loot either? Oh, it's over here. Two? I was about to say, yay, hand cannon ammo. That's what we want. But no. 2 rounds? Bro. That won't kill one stinking zombie. I think, however, we have finally made it to the end of the hallway.
Down the stairs. You're getting closer.
How is this scientist chick alive the whole time? If there's this many zombies that have overrun her ward, Look, another hallway. Gonna be full of a bunch more zombies. Trying to lure us in there with that health injector on the wall. Fortunately for the story. Good thing for the plot.
Some bad stuff happened here.
Our infected friend Danny. Supposedly, under the protection here of the crazy scientist lady. And crazy scientist lady should have the technology, whatever you want to call it, to cure the infection. So I don't know, but I'm curious to see is this Danny girl lives, dies. I mean, in the previous episode, we narrowly avoided her doming herself because she's like, "Oh, it's infected. There, I'm infected. That's it. This is the end." She's gonna kill herself, which isn't an uncommon thing in these kinds of zombie horror situations. Spike walls mean these guys are gonna wake up. I need my loot. Alright, gun ammo was good. Alright. Don't get back up. Who blew you up? I want your bad breath on me? I don't know which way we're supposed to go, so I'm gonna look in here. That is all the ammo for that. Which means we have now preserved ammo for the hand cannon and the riot gun. Which are the best? I guess we're going down because that other loot box fell. I don't know if this is the way we're supposed to go, but this is the way I'm going. Must be. It gave us a checkpoint, and ladder's broke, so we can't go back up. I could hear you, nasty thing. I was trying to peek the corner to see it. Anyway. Need another fuse. Assume. Gonna be. Alright, I thought I had more health than that. It's weird how they never do, at least it feels like the zombies never do a consistent damage. But again, this is just me critiquing the game and not the science. just far enough out around the corner. That you can't get him. I guess we have to go look at the locked fuse first. And then come back to set off the locked fuse. Blown fuse. That's what it is. Why did you not get up the first time we played through here? I want to know what kind of freakery creation has got spider webs. No transformer. Just money. They couldn't be kind enough to give us bullets. So now's the doctor going to be like, oh, I'll unlock the door. No. Nope, can't climb in there. We have to climb in there. It has been a while since they've made us crawl in vents. That was a major mechanic in the middle/beginning of the game.
Keep moving forward, Jacob. Danny's condition is worsening. You must go faster.
Just hang on. I'm coming.
Why do you need me to cure infected girl? You're the doctor. Plot hole. It's not like I have information or equipment or whatever. Right, we got around. Oh, it's one of you guys. I haven't seen you in a while either.
After 2 weeks in the program, Subject 324-980 exhibits remarkable physical enhancements, though his mental state is deteriorating rapidly. Flag the subject for Mahler. Maybe this will help get Cole off our backs.
So, if you're at all familiar with Dead Space, this is gonna be semi-reminiscent. Some sort of alien infection is causing people to mutate. And there's some crazy guys, singular, plural, something like that, that think this mutation is a good thing. I should not have wasted 4 shotgun shells on that guy and just yeeted him into the wall instead. Trying to find... Here's our fuse. I need not go up the stairs. And then, just before this crazy alien thing gets out and ignites a cult of, you know, it's our destiny, we must transform, we must ascend. You're some guy working on a ship that has the misfortune
You're
of
nearly
showing up.
here. Just keep moving.
what her deal is.
The choice is yours.
What do I have to sell? Energy converter, nice. How much money do I have? Not enough. I never use the battery packs, so I'm going to sell them. And that'll get me over 900. I know 900 is the threshold for some things.
Invalid selection.
I can buy that.
User assumes all liability for use of this print. Cycle complete.
In theory, that's how things could work in the real world. But regulations prevent us from having cool things like that being legal. We're gonna get a cool cutscene now. We finally got to where the doctor is. Mezzanine. Doctor's not gonna be on the mezzanine. Is this gonna be another mimic like in the previous episode with the little bug monster in it? Yep, called it. And we didn't even get any loot this time. Last time there was at least something in there. Now we didn't get any reward for our troubles. How, lame sauce on weak pizza is that? It's freaking Papa John's, man. Come here, friend. Can't eat you that far? No, I can't. One of you guys? Again, like, having one on the elevator would have been, an interesting mini-boss. But now, just throwing them at you all the time, and then, even though I just picked up health, so I was like half health, just instant killing you, it's no longer scary or cool or like, wow, a double zombie. Now they're just annoying. Full health injector. Nice. I'm pretty sure we came in this way in the beginning of the game. And it's just a lot more nasty and overgrown now. That crap grows fast. Now, I'm pretty sure a double zombie super friend is too heavy. To yeet into the fan with our grip thing, which science-wise makes complete sense. Because you shouldn't be able to pick up and move anything heavier than yourself. Because physics. even if the glove, the grip, whatever it's called, is capable of lifting 300 kilos, because you as a person only weigh 100 kilos. You can't. Like, you can't pull the 300 kilo thing closer to you. Instead, you'll just be pulling you closer to the 300 kilo thing. Alright. I was kind of worried that would happen. Can I buy enough time to use an injector? Move, Jacob. Move, Jacob. I can't buy enough time to use the injector. I'm going to pause this when I get through another pointless mini-boss. Alright, I think we got him this time. Yep, there's our checkpoint. He's dead. It only took me a couple extra tries. And that is how I know we're getting close to the end of the game. Because there's just needlessly tough enemies. Like, it's not good for the storytelling anymore. It's not helping the plot. It's not scary. It's just needlessly hard. Call me a wuss or a bad gamer if you like. I'm not here for the gaming aspect necessarily. But for the plot. And this time I actually mean plot. Not just a euphemism for female characters. I don't know why there's giant fans that are so unsecure. Feel me? Alright, what do you say? We open this, or do we not open it? Let's open it. 3 for 3. Is it a mimic? Yep, 3 for 3. Alright, we're just gonna stop opening boxes now. Maybe that's how the Dr. Lady's been surviving. She's just been trapping all the little monsters in boxes.
Defensive systems powering down.
I was about to say, don't shoot at me. I'm gonna shoot back.
Get inside, now!
I guess this is what we've all been waiting for.
Subject 324-980.
Edward Bates.
Can you hear me?
My head. Make it stop! Make it stop!
So whatever this alien thing is, before it turns you into a zombie, it gives you the bad case of the schizophrenia.
The lab. At the heart of the prison.
Lab at the heart of the prison. It's not scary at all.
Experimenting on the prisoners. Figures. How long were they doing this? Was the UJC behind this too?
I'm not gonna waste the ammo on him. I would like to put them out of their misery. But I don't have much ammo right now.
Hey! What are you doing?
Cutscene.
I said, what are you doing?
It's only an inhibitor to slow the rate of infection.
You said you could cure her.
I can, with your help. You have to trust me. You're wasting time, and she doesn't have much.
All right, fine. Do whatever you need to do.
Soon everything will become clear.
Why does she need my help?
Hey, why don't you start by telling me about this?
Pilot.
You saw the recordings, you know what happened on Europa?
I have no idea what happened on Europa. I wasn't there when the attack happened.
No, but she was. Are you sure you really want to?
Yes!
Do you wish?
What did you do to me?
Gave you what you wanted. A curse of knowledge. Your core is linked with hers now. Or at least it will be once the sync is complete. The data won't transfer immediately, but her memories will fill in the gaps, give you the answers you seek.
Just like they did in an earlier episode with the dead colonists.
You can use this to synthesize an antidote, but you'll need to extract a sample from the Warden's elf.
Is what?
The goal of this madness is ridiculous protocol. During the original outbreak, a colonist known as Subject Zero demonstrated a unique ability to synthesize the biophage.
Is that
to control
Subject
it.
Zero?
Yeah, I heard in the recording something about bigger, stronger.
The next phase of human evolution.
Hence the
Unfortunately, he was
cult I
killed during
mentioned.
the Ark of Sterilization. Now, the Warden seeks to replicate the conditions of the original outbreak, hoping to recreate Subject Zero as Subject Alpha.
By releasing the virus into the prison?
As he would say, evolution doesn't happen in a lab, it happens in the wild.
Yeah, but how can he do this? There's no way he can cover this up.
He's not acting alone. He's part of a group. Dating back centuries, they seek to control the progress of human... She's waking.
Ah,
Jacob.
cults.
Once synthesized, the antidote will contain the only pure essence from his alpha. He'll want it more than anything. It's the key to all he seeks.
What about you?
I played my part in all of this as well. There's no escape for me. Black Iron is where I belong.
That doesn't make sense. I guess it does. It's a prison. She belongs in prison.
It's you.
Yeah.
What happened? Where am I?
It doesn't matter. We got what we need. Now let's go finish this. Come on. How are you feeling?
Like something's inside my head, trying to take over.
Hey, just hold on. We'll be there soon.
After 75 years, he still looks like that. What the hell is this biophage doing to people? Another energy converter, alright.
Did you see that?
See what?
Nothing.
Alright, now we're seeing things. Must be minorly infected. I mean, we've sure been exposed a lot.
Elevators ahead. Should get us up to the tower.
He's not going to tell her about the alpha? I wonder how much of Subject Zero was still there. How much of him was still human. If she immediately runs to the back of the corner. Button. Elevator. Elevators are never good. How could you be any kind of
So-
coherent,
What happened back there? Last
controllable
thing I
thing,
remember is those
even when you look
robots
like that?
jumping us.
Mahler's helping us get the cure.
And you trust her?
Don't got a choice.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Don't have much
Yeah.
choice.
Same here.
Even if she's got some sick plot to kill him, like, gonna die anyway. Fancy door. Up in the tower. Alright.
What is all this?
This is definitely not the UJC.
Then who is it?
That's an excellent question. I know I'm over my 30-minute episode limit, but it's getting interesting now. And we gotta be, I'm assuming, like, we get the thing from the alpha, we cure her, and we synthesize the cure, it's gonna solve the problem. Game over, right? Theoretically, yeah, but if...
Data transfer complete.
What the hell? Danny?
Okay, so
Danny, where are
his thing finally synchronized with hers. So now he's going to see all of her memories from Europa. Europa's another moon, same gas giant, I think, near Callisto. Also cold, also has underground. I guess underground isn't the right term. It's so freaking cold. They're miles thick of ice. And after you get through all that ice, there is an actual liquid core of some frozen
And
something.
now you're inside Danny's memories, seeing the truth of Europa. A diluted test sample released from one of our labs. A tragedy that inspired everything Cole is doing here at Black Iron.
So I guess the larger colony on Europa, like they just said, a diluted sample of children.
Let me go! Look at it! Look at it! What are you talking about? You'll see! Do you see?
Jacob, what do you got there?
What we got here is none of our business. Now, come on. We've got a job to do.
So his ship transported this diluted sample onto Europa. And this diluted sample, while it didn't turn people into the zombie monsters we've been fighting here on Callisto,
Was our fault.
it definitely did something to them. And I guess
No.
they died.
No.
And that's why Danny here became angry terrorizer person, because government experiments
I tried to protect you.
took her daughter from her.
You didn't deserve that.
Europa wasn't a terrorist attack. They doctored the footage to cover up what they were planning to test at Black Iron. And the cargo that we transported played a part in both. I could have stopped this. But I didn't.
You made the wrong choice. Now how are you gonna make it right?
It's an excellent question, Max. Unfortunately, Max is dead. And this is all just a memory hallucination. Excellent cutscene, good storytelling. Finally.
Jake, what's wrong with you?
Hey, come on. Come on.
I can't.
Yes, you can. We're almost there.
No, I can feel it. Hear it in my head.
Okay. You stay here. I'm gonna come back when I get the cure.
I can take care of myself.
Okay.
Make him pay for what he's done.
And now he knows. Does she know that he knows? She has a gun again. She said she can take care of herself. There's a lot of implications there. Big hole. Like, you could move a lot of cargo through here. What is the purpose? Okay. Why are these people dead? Isn't this supposed to be the safe place?
UJC Printing. Have a united day.
I suspect this will be our last chance to buy anything. And I doubt we've got the funds to do it. Yeah. That's fully upgraded. I think I'm gonna go with the recharge rate here. I've had to use it more and more.
Cycle complete.
It's proving useful. Maybe that's why I'm always too low on ammo, because I rely too heavily on this thing.
Have a united day.
All right, onward. Giving us lots of supplies. I'm suddenly now suspicious of this Alpha.
Your methods are rash. You risk too much.
The greater risk is in failing to act, especially when the commonality is finally within our grasp. And right on time. He approaches. The survivor. Via Solitarius.
Where's the Alpha? Just give me the goddamn antidote. I'm not gonna let her die.
Your friend. I've been watching you. You and your so-called friend. You're not the innocent you claim to be.
But he didn't know that.
You'll do just about anything to ensure your own survival.
As anyone should.
And what about you, huh? Watching people die for fun? Is that your protocol?
No. You are mistaken, Mr. Lee. The protocol isn't about death. It's about life. Our future lies out there. Our destiny. But we were not built for life in space. This fragile shell holds us back. We have to evolve if we are to survive. And now, you'll all see why. Proof that my methods are worth the risk. A final contest to determine the true survivor. Humanity! Or my out.
Him again.
Well, 5-2. You're really a thank you. At first I thought this was a curse. But then I realized it is a gift. Someone has opened my eyes, shown me my purpose. Now, I'm gonna show you.
Does his head get bigger? Ah, he's still fast. Alright. Same move. We're definitely getting somewhere with the storytelling. Very Hollywood-esque big bad guy. See, just reusing the same voice lines from the first fight at the elevator. Now, obviously, like I've been saying, these fights are getting needlessly difficult. So, since we're not going to have Danny to open the elevator door for us just in time, this time around, that's going to happen. And I'm going to pause my recording while I die a bunch of times to defeat this guy again. And then we'll get back to the interesting story bit. Ooh, I missed.
No more tricks. No escape this time. I've beaten you. I've beaten everyone. I told you. What's happening to me?
Gross. Very,
Oh my god!
His fingertips have hands. Oh my goodness.
There's always a price.
Now, while I've got time before it throws us back into the fight, you realize... What? Yeah, I always got face on it. This kind of transformation wouldn't be possible because nothing is, bigger on the inside. Oh, I'm gonna set myself on fire. There's not room inside the body for that much material. Can't expand. Something that big shouldn't be that fast. You can't expand like that. Yep. And there's the distant cousins to Dead Space. Hence, the lack of mood lighting. So, this monster, no matter how much health you have, is a one-hit kill. On you. He hits you, you die. I mean, the little spitball there isn't, but just about everything else is. Like if he lands a punch. try and find these things, but there's only a couple of them. He's too big and too fast. And there's no way to change weapons. I want to know how like everything got broken while the lights are out. Where'd the evil guy go? And I definitely don't have time with this monster running around to change weapons. So now that I've used all of the little throwable fire canisters, how am I supposed to hurt him? Because there's the one-hit kill again. Alright. I had to go way back in time. Do previous save and change guns. Because the guns I had didn't have any ammo. And there wasn't any time in the fight to get through the menu system and then change weapons. So now we're gonna do this cringy stuff because we killed the alpha.
Hold on, Danny.
It's a whole lot easier once I had
I
ammo.
think you've beaten us. Ferris was weak, an imperfect vessel. But in that sample is the key to unlocking a centuries-old dream. That's not failure, Mr. Lee. That's progress. And it belongs to me.
No, I don't think so.
Please. This is no time for false heroics. Leave the sample and walk away. There's an escape pod up there. To take you back to the life you once had. We can both have everything we want.
It doesn't save Danny.
Tell me, Mr. Lee, what do you want?
I'll tell you what I want. I want my sister back, fucker!
A valiant effort. But surely you know by now, I never lose.
No. This time you do.
But didn't it have to be synthesized? Like, how do you know that works? You're just injecting zombie blood into the chick?
Such a waste.
Wouldn't that make it
All this to save one life.
worse?
Don't think you've stopped us. The data gathered here will carry the protocol to the next phase. As for you...
Self-destruct sequence initiating.
Goodbye, Miss Nakamura. And Mr. Lee. I do hope you've enjoyed your stay at Black Iron.
Reactor core approaching critical.
Let's go this way. Run!
And she's healing up to running? Classic. Everything's falling apart. We have to escape. Don't look back. I'm gonna look back.
Just keep going! We gotta get to the escape pods.
About the doctor chick.
Almost there!
No time to go get her.
Escape
Okay?
pods!
Where are the other ones?
There's just one.
Why is there an escape pod on the planet surface? That being said, like I've been saying the whole time, there's only 1/8 gravity on Callisto.
I can't keep running from what I've done.
What are you talking about?
So you could probably get off the planet.
For everything. I do belong here.
Don't do this. Jacob! Jacob!
I want to know
Transfer complete.
how big this is.
That transfer worked both ways. He learned more about me, and I learned more about him. In the chaos of the moment, I didn't realize he had also given me the evidence I was looking for all along. And sacrificed his life so that I could expose the truth. Was he trying to make up for the pain he caused? Or just chasing some kind of redemption? Either way, I hope he found some peace.
Yeah, that's peaceful, alright. Prison shanking zombies with a wrench.
Jacob, there might be a way out after all.
Reactor 4 temporary safeties activated.
But I'm going to need your help.
What? Yeah, well, we know there's never going to be a sequel to that. And that boss fight ending was, as I've been saying the whole time, unnecessarily difficult. But it is what it is. I want to know, since I'm supposed to be talking about the science inside the science fiction and everything that's wrong with it, usually. You had some purple juice in the syringe, who knows what's, and you add some more zombie eye juice, and it mixes with the purple juice to cure the chick. No, things don't work that way. As we've all recently experienced with the COVID debacle. Vaccines, whether they work or not, whether they serve their intended function or not, whether that intended function is one thing or another, whether you like that intended function or not, we all know they take time. Months. Years. What really should have happened is that she'd put in some sort of medical-induced coma / cryo / stasis, whatever kind of technology they've got, until that is processed and synthesized and tested, and hopefully curing some of the other zombies on Callisto in Black Iron Prison. And then we can come back and save Danny. And what I had assumed was her daughter is actually her sister. That's not the point. It doesn't work that way. It's all wrong. I'm gonna pause my rant here, in case there's another scene after the credits. And I'm not gonna make you sit and wait while the credits rolling while I rant about that's not how leaders work, because she's already infected with the zombie virus, for lack of a better term. And if we're just taking juice out of the eyeball of a dead zombie and putting it into her, like, wouldn't that just make her more infected? More zombie? Like, we've been bitten by a zombie. Zombie saliva, to make an analogy, isn't going to make you less infected if you use it in a syringe. Like, if you're sick, it's just gonna make you more sick. You know? In order for, hypothetically, whatever this purple goop was that was already in there that we all saw, that mixed with the zombie juice, in order for that to work, she would have already, she being the doctor chick, would have already had to have had this synthesized, planned out, and figured out, and she just needed more material to add to that sample to make it work. But that's not what she said. So, ain't right. Alright, so while we're waiting for all these credits to roll, I'm gonna wrap up this game a little bit. Because obviously, you know, credits are rolling, it's the end. What's next? I have 8 other games that I've never, sci-fi games I've never played. I don't know anything about. I'm gonna list here Chorus, Control, the Ultimate Edition, Detroit Become Human, Generation Zero, No Man's Sky, Scars Above, System Shock, and Hard Space Shipbreaker. Of those 8, give me a comment down below what you think I should play next. Which has the best signs, which has the worst signs. What'll be the most fun? What'll be the least fun? Don't make me do that. Callisto Protocol looked good. It sounded good. The story was good. It had too much fighting. Fighting got repetitive, especially at the end, latter third, where it wasn't scary or challenging. I mean, there's jump scares, but it wasn't scary. It was gory. It wasn't horror. It was just gory. The assault rifle was awful. The tactical pistol was awful. You play this game, in my opinion, if I was going to play it again, I wouldn't bother with them. Don't spend the money on him. Don't bother upgrading him. Don't collect ammo for him. Use other guns. And then the system is going to be like, oh, he uses more guns. And then the random drops will be more ammo for those guns. And you won't get diluted. Because the assault rifle and the tactical pistol had no damage and too much ammo. Not enough. Time to kill was too long. And I guess we're back to the main menu. So, thanks for being here. See you in the next one. I don't know what the next one's going to be, but I'll see you there. So, goodbye. Party hardy. And nerd harder.